So the title is Right. So, that right. In the Christian church, there are now over 45,000 denominations. And that's a sad thing, because that shows the extent of our division among Christians on what we believe about Jesus and the way that God is bringing about salvation in the world. However, in the one holy Catholic Apostolic Church, we actually have 6 different rites in the church. And among those 6 different rites are 24 individual churches, all under the Catholic Church. The 2 that we're most familiar with in this part of the world are the Roman Catholic Church, or the Latin Catholic Church, and the Ukrainian Greek Catholic Church. But our refugee family coming from Iraq are Chaldean Catholics. And these are all different rites within the church. So, brief history lesson. The church starts, the apostles start going and proclaiming the gospel everywhere and anywhere, but at the beginning of the church, Christians were persecuted, right? And so the only connection that they had between each other were the ones who traveled from community to community, which was not all that often. So during the first 3 centuries of the church, the faith grew out of the culture and the traditions of the places where the apostles planted the faith. Once Christianity became the religion of the Roman Empire, then efforts towards uniting practices and beliefs started. And so the church emphasized common belief and worked hard for centuries to make that common belief. But the expression of the faith was different in each of these pockets, the different rites. In about the 11th century was the first time that there was a schism or division within the church between the East and the West. So the West is the Latin Catholic Church. There's only one of the churches in the West. And the East is all 23 of the other individual churches. If you want to think about who those might be, just think of the Orthodox, because the Orthodox were the East. Now, over time, some of those Eastern churches have come back into communion with Rome, with the Holy Father. And so that's where we have those individual churches under the one holy Catholic and Apostolic Church. So under all of those individual governing churches, we share the exact same beliefs. We share communion, right? Some of you already know, you can go to the Ukrainian Catholic Church here in town with Father Mark, and you can receive Holy Communion. It is the same Eucharist that we believe in. But the expression of that faith differs in the way that we live that out. But the common belief is the same. To me, it's an expression of the beauty of God in the way that he expresses himself in the world in just a mosaic of different ways. And so we have things to learn from each other. So there's one Catholic Church with 24 individual churches underneath that umbrella being expressed through 6 different rites in the church.